Good afternoon, East Tipp Middle School. Welcome to another episode of East Tipp News Friday edition.
I'm Blanchard.
And I'm Kamryn Robinson. In today's show, we'll examine what it's like to live life as a multiple. We'll find out what it takes to be a member of the East Tipp dance team. We'll meet another member of our East Tipp staff. We'll find out what the Young Hoosier Book Club is all about. And we'll finish out with a new segment that looks at some truly unique students.
As we begin today, we present to you the Madren family. There's an undeniable connection between these multiple siblings, and our news team wanted to know what it was like living life as a multiple child. First up today, we'll examine what it's like to live a life with some built-in friends.
That's nice.
Okay, let's go.
Kick the camera.
Are you gonna take a picture of that?
Hello, I'm Kathleen Loftus.
And I'm Blanchard, and we're here with
Daniel.
Amy.
Oh wait, no.
So we're going to ask you guys a few questions. What's the best part of being a triplet?
Okay, well, you always have a friend to be with, like, if you need to practice something for school or something, or ask somebody about homework, you always have one of them to ask.
So
I have a roommate, a built-in roommate, and then my husband.
Whoa, Amy, that was intense. But, well, I really like it because sometimes they can get a little bit of annoying, but I still love them.
Thanks, Dan.
So do
He's
you
not all that nice either.
Yeah, he starts all the fights. And he eats so much chocolate that he bounces off the wall.
This is true. This is true.
Okay, next question.
do you ever say words in unison?
No. Well, that was ironic.
What's your favorite activity to play or do together?
Soccer!
All the way.
Water polo!
Soccer.
Can you read each other's minds?
Obviously.
Well, let's see.
What are you doing?
Mind
Okay. Sometimes I can't read their
He's
minds.
thinking about cheeseburger.
But I realized over the past couple days that I am psychic because I can read Mr. Logan's mind and I know what he's thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. He was thinking about cheeseburgers.
How do you
Okay.
think he likes cheeseburgers?
On the note of cheeseburgers, do you like to eat the same foods?
She loves chocolate and he loves chocolate, and
I don't
hate it.
even like plain chocolate. I like chocolate ice cream. That's
It seems like
I hate chocolate ice cream and I hate regular Hershey's chocolate.
Are there any drawbacks to being a multiple?
Yes.
yeah, 'cause like you have the same friends and people think of you the same and you're known as the Madrens or the triplets and stuff.
Well,
But it's awesome at the same time.
Yeah.
Don't even think.
Okay, so we know you all do soccer, but do you find that you like to do any other activities the same
Besides water polo.
than soccer?
Well, we're kind of forced to do everything together, so we do a lot of things together.
well, we have a lake house and we
Yeah.
go inner tubing and stuff.
Yeah,
And
we
we
like to
go
go skiing in the
skiing.
winter. Yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa.
we do everything together.
I love the
Yeah, once.
Do you guys enjoy your bonding moments?
All the way.
Oh yeah.
It's just so emotional.
It's like yeah.
tear up, Emily.
It's totally hardcore. It's like we look at each other and we're like,
Yeah,
whoa.
man.
It's like a mind bomb.
So it's like rad.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
like
it's
rad.
really rad. It's really rad.
Yeah.
It's boss.
Yeah, they're like the best sisters I could ask for.
Thank you.
Next up, it's time to meet another teacher. 2 years ago, a new wellness teacher named Mrs. Wynn came to East Tipp. Most students are familiar with Mrs. Wynn, but how well do we really know her? Natalie Boyer and Allie Kiger are back with another teacher feature this week. Let's see what Mrs. Wynn is all about.
What's your favorite show to watch on TV?
Probably right now, I would say, I'm not sure, guys. But can we get that part?
Hi, I'm Haley Boyer.
And this is the Teacher Feature. Today we are with Mrs. Wynn, one of the health and PE teachers. So Mrs. Wynn, how many years have you been teaching?
I've been teaching here at East Tipp. This is my second year. Although I did teach special education and emotional disabilities class at Benton Central for a full year too.
Have you taught any other schools besides East Tipp?
I have taught at Benton Central. I've also been in Harrison as a para. So that would be about it besides East Tipp.
So we know you used to play softball, so can you tell us a little about that?
Yes. I went to St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer, and I got a 4-year scholarship to play softball there. That's the only reason I knew about St. Joe, because it's a relatively small school in a small area. But I played outfield for the Pumas, and when I was there, we didn't do as well as they are doing that right now, girls. They made it to the actual World Series last year, as I'm told, so it was a pretty fun time.
Did you play any other sports growing up?
Yes, I've played all sports my entire life. In high school I did golfing, basketball, track, and we also had a powder puff football league. But softball has to be my all-time favorite of all sports, but yes.
Who is your favorite athlete?
I would say I have many favorite athletes. I really respect Michael Phelps for all the races that he's won. Also Usain Bolt. In track, he did an amazing job. He's won every single race that he's ever been in, I think. And also Purdue basketball, I'm a big fan of all the Purdue basketball players, like Robbie Hummel, although he's gone now, and Juwan Johnson, and now it's Tyrone Johnson and Ronnie Johnson. So anybody that plays for Purdue basketball and college basketball is probably my favorite.
If you weren't a PE teacher, what job would you have?
If I wasn't a PE teacher, what I started going back to school for was to be a nurse, because I love sports and activities and I love children, so I had to figure out a way to incorporate these, and being a PE teacher was my #1 job, but it was just kind of hard finding a job, so I was actually going to go back to school to be a nurse if I wasn't able to find a PE job.
What do you think is special about East Tipp compared to other schools?
I think the way East Tipp is so giving, and just how well behaved our students are, and we do very well on our I-steps, and just I think the spirit of giving and all the things that we do, the food drive, Pennies for Patients, our auction, I think that's what makes us different and unique.
What's your favorite kind of ice cream?
My favorite kind of ice cream is mint chocolate chip.
Most people like to dance when they hear good music, but the ladies in our next feature are taking it to the next level. East Tipp News reporter Megan Pullins had a chance to go behind the scenes with our dance team members and find out what they love about dancing. Let's go to the film.
Another season is underway for the East Tipp Dance Team. East Tipp Dance Team is a growing program that supports school spirit, team unity, and cooperation among members. Members of the dance team include Lindsay Kirk, Grace Taylor, Allie Kiger, Caitlin Flint, Olivia Reibolt, Rosie Chavez, Amanda Hensman, Molly Broughton, Annabella Falls, Mackenzie Kimbrell, Elena Baker, and Ariana Gallardo. The coach is Amanda Scausho. The team performs dances of different styles including jazz, pop, kick, and hip-hop. The program consists of one team that participates in camp, weekly practice, schools, and community performances, and other team activities. The team also competes with the Indiana High School Dance Team Association. I had a chance to talk with some of the dance team members about what it's like to be on the dance team. Let's take a look at those interviews.
Hi, I'm Megan Pullins, and I'm here with some of the 8th grade dancers.
Ariana Gallardo.
Annabella Falls. So, why did you guys decide to join dance?
It looked like fun, and I've done dance before.
It did look really fun, and it helps you not be shy and get up in front of people.
So did you guys do dance last year?
No, this is actually my first year of dance.
Yes, this is my 3rd year of dance.
What's your favorite part about it?
I love doing hip-hop dances. Those are my favorite.
My favorite's jazz dances because you get to use the floor more.
Hi, I'm Megan, and I'm here with a couple members of the dance team, Allie Kiger, Caitlin Flint, and Lindsay Kirk. So why did you guys decide to join the dance team?
Because it looked really cool and I tried out for cheerleading. So I just want to be involved.
Yeah, well, a couple of the girls who were on the team last year were like, you should try out.
I really like to dance, and I dance before.
So, how long does it take you guys to usually learn the dance?
Weeks. Our first dance that we learned was probably the whole summer to go to camp with, and then these past dances we've had a time, like closure, pretty much a time limit, and we've done it for about 3 weeks.
For your East Tip News Team, this has been Megan Pollins signing off.
Reading is a love of many students in our school. Until now, those students have had no outlet to express their love of books. This year, a new club has been formed by Mrs. Fallon and Mrs. Hinman. Here at East Tip, the Young Hoosier Book Club. What's the story behind this new organization? Our reporters Marissa White and Jasmine Green have the scoop for you this afternoon.
So, how do you participate in the Young Hoosier Book Club?
Oh, you're asking.
Hi, I'm Tori Mullen, and I'm here with Mrs. Fallon, and we're here to talk about the Young Hoosier Book Club. What is the Young Hoosier Book Club?
Well, the Young Hoosier Book Club is a new club that I've started here at East Tip. It's actually a statewide program that was started in the 1970s by a group of librarians and teachers who just wanted students to read for pleasure more. And so every year they nominate several books, and then students read books from that list and then vote on their favorite. And then all of the votes from the students are tallied up, and then the winning author receives the Young Hoosier Book Award. So when you go to the library, you might see books that say Young Hoosier Book Award and the year, and those are books that have previously received the award, like Hunger Games won a few years ago, things like that. So at East Tip, if you want to participate in the club, all you need to do is just read 5 of the nominated books and fill in the little log in the library, and then in April we'll have an ice cream party and we'll vote for our favorites. Then the East Tip votes will be tallied up with all the others across the state, and then the winning author will be presented with the award.
I'm Marissa White.
I'm Jasmine Green.
I'm Eliana Stornoff. I'm Brooke Barnett. And I'm Kara Yokovich.
And we're here to gather some information about the Young Hoosier Book Club. So can you guys tell me why you should join the book club?
This club does not have any meetings except for the end of the year ice cream party for those who participated. All you need to do to participate is read 5 Young Hoosier books. Then you can vote for your favorite in April during our ice cream party.
You will be voting on a winning book from one of these categories, intermediate or middle grades. Therefore, you must read 5 books in one category in order to vote. So you can read 5 intermediate books or 5 middle grade books. If you want, you can read 5 of each and vote for 2 favorites. However, you can't read a combination of gift books from both categories.
You have until April 1st to read 5 of the books. After you read a book, take an AR test over each book. If you are a 7th or 8th grade who usually doesn't do AR, your login from STAR testing should still work. Record the data you finished the book and when you took the test, the AR test in the Y.H.B.C binder in the library. This is the book where you fill out, you go to your grade level, 6th, 7th, or 8th, and you fill out which book you read and the date.
Join with other students who participated in the club for a voting celebration in April. Enjoy ice cream and discussing the books with peers.
You should join the Young Hoosier Book Club so you can read the hottest new books, increase your reading comprehension, earn AR points, discuss books with others, meet new people, and help choose an award-winning book.
East Tipp offers more extracurricular activities than any other school in the corporation. Even so, there are students that find themselves on the fringe of things, unable to be recognized for how special they are. In our final feature today, we'll wrap up with a look at Bobby Glenn, a student who does something pretty amazing.
Right, this is my car. This is my first year racing, and I have my trophy here. And yeah, it's a little dented up, but it's a race car. Rubbin's Racing.
Welcome to our first episode of a segment we like to call Fringe. In this segment, we'll be featuring students that are involved in activities outside of school. Today, we're talking with Bobby Glenn about his love for racing cars.
Tell us about the kind of racing you do. Where do you do it?
I do it at Shady Hill in Maderville, Indiana, and I race a Cavalier RS 1993.
And who got you started in racing?
My dad.
How old were you?
12.
What did you enjoy about racing when you first got started?
The speed, because only in first year I'm going about 70, and then about second I get up to about 90.
What was challenging for you when you first got started racing?
My module actually went out during a race. My steering column broke, and someone's car was spraying gas all over my face, and I got sick off of it.
And what has been one of the worst moments racing for you?
Probably I got nitrous mixed gas in my face, and I kind of got lightheaded and everything, and yeah.
What's been one of the best?
Actually, it was when I won my first race.
And what kind of equipment do you need to start racing?
Any type of 4-cylinder car that has an engine in the front of the car.
Why do you race cars?
Because it's fun. There's no other sports to do that involve speed like that, I guess.
And why do you think other people would enjoy racing cars?
Because it's just, there's so many different tracks, and if you don't if you get kicked out of a track, then there's about 30 others just around here, so they're everywhere.
Thank you, Bobby. This has been The Fringe, and I'm Sophie Boyer.
And Lexi Gaffard.
Signing off.
That's all for today, folks. We hope you've enjoyed today's episode of East Tipp News Friday edition. This has been
Kamryn Robinson
and Emily Blanchard. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.